Hello to anybody and everybody who has found this video today. Here at Brighter Life, we are going over a Friday motivation once again. We're going to just start right off by saying why you matter, why you are important right now, why people care about you, and why people will try and do anything they can if they really knew how much you are struggling to keep you here. Why you matter is because you're a part of something much bigger than you can understand, and anyone can understand. You're a part of something that is so scientifically impossible that we've ended up in this time on this planet doing our own thing, and that you are now going through something that millions of people experience in their lifetime, which is struggle and mental illness. You matter because there's a lot more people out there who are saying negative things and saying it's impossible to overcome things like this, or it's so hard to understand why people who are struggling when things are good, why they just can't be happy anymore, or why when things are going wrong people just can't start doing good things to help get out of it. You matter because you could be in this position right now where if someone was looking at you looking for advice, you'd want to be able to provide them with that. You don't want to leave behind a legacy in which people could have said there was so much more he could have done, or so much more she could have done, or so much more they could have done. There's so many what ifs once a person is gone. What if they would have stayed? What if people could have reached out? What if they could have reached out to someone? What if they could have gotten the help they needed? What if the person just needed someone to give them that extra push, to give them a day or two or a week or a few months of motivation to keep realizing how much they matter? Now, each and every single one of you who has found this video have found it for a reason. There's so much more to life than being popular or being the most athletic or being the great hero or some figure that not everyone can do. There's so many reasons to stay, and so many more reasons there will be in the future that you could have stayed for. Now, I know it doesn't mean the world of difference when someone says, why can't you just help yourself? What's holding you back from helping yourself? I asked myself that question. I've been asked that question by other people when I went through my journey. And the reason is people can't help themselves in this time is because they can't see anyone helping them, or they can't experience the care of someone helping them in that time, is what it most likely comes down to. If you want change for yourself, then you have to realize how important you are. The more you realize how important you are to yourself, to the people around you, to the people you haven't met yet who will find you important, then you can put yourself in a space where you start to believe in yourself again, and you start to get that motivation. It starts to lead to a path of recovery. And maybe you can't do it all on your own. Maybe you need to see other important figures in your life. And that's the point where people care. People would care more about you if they could truly understand what it was like to be you in this moment. If they understood all the struggle and the mental pain you were going through right now. There are so many people around you and in this world that would give you unconditional help if they just knew how bad it was internally. Don't wait for someone to ask you how you're feeling, or wait for them to give you the opportune moment to share how much you are struggling. Present it to someone to say, I am struggling and I want your help. And if they can't truly help you all the way, then there are plenty of other resources and people out there that will try their best to help you. Those are the people who will care. And if you're like me, if you were my age where I am 17, I know there will be people who care about me like a future wife, future kids, future co-workers, future friends. Those are all people who are waiting to care for me. Those are all people who I'm waiting on to be impactful to me. There's so many more memories and so many more people so many more experiences, and so many more times to be shared with people who care and love you. People who you find important. Because at the end of the day, when people need help the most, it oftentimes just takes one instance or moment where someone does something in a snap that sends them on a journey to recovery. And once again, I said this in the last motivational video, but if you truly believe that no one cares if you were gone, I'm telling you right now, I care more about you than you could possibly know, because I want you here. You're loved by a lot of people. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, sometimes you don't see it, but there are people out there who are depending on you to still be there. That's why you matter. That's why you're important. Hopefully you can begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you can start on your journey with just a little push to help you get on your fast track, finding a way out of your struggles and the darkness you're in right now. That's where we're going to leave the video off for today. Hopefully this provides someone or anyone who sees this with a bit of that push or the bit of that strike that they needed to help them stick around or fight through this a bit longer for a few days or weeks or months or years or any amount of time. And if you know people who could maybe use this, share this with them. Let them know that they're cared about. Let them know they're loved. Let them know how important they are to you. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.